Attention, treasure hunters. You could be sitting on a hidden fortune without even knowing it, only to realize it's worth millions. Today, we're diving into one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the UK's history. This small but mighty piece of currency has turned lucky owners into instant millionaires overnight. Could you be next? Stay tuned, because what you're about to discover might just change your life forever. Let's dive in. First up, the most rare and valuable British 1 shilling coin from 1951 featuring King George VI and the Scottish crest, missing the usual IMP inscription, has sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. This rare coin isn't just valuable. It's a life-changing treasure that could catapult you into the ranks of the ultra-wealthy in an instant. Now, why is this specific coin so incredibly valuable? The 1951 George VI Scottish Shilling is no ordinary currency. It's a historic anomaly, a piece of numismatic gold that collectors are desperately hunting for. This particular shilling, struck in the post-war era, is unique because it lacks the IMP inscription, short for Emperor of India, a title that was removed after India gained independence. But what makes this omission so significant is that only a handful of these coins were ever produced, making them exceptionally rare and highly sought after by collectors worldwide. A single coin, no bigger than a button, commanding a staggering price tag of hundreds of thousands, even millions, of dollars at elite auctions. Sounds unbelievable? Think again. Numismatic experts have uncovered these ultra-rare shillings fetching astronomical prices, turning lucky owners into instant millionaires. Just recently, a pristine specimen surfaced at a high-profile auction, sparking a bidding war that pushed its value to an eye-watering amount. These coins are still out there, hidden in old collections, forgotten in dusty drawers, or quietly sitting in your grandparents' coin jars, waiting to be rediscovered. But here's where things get even more thrilling. There are variations and minting errors that make this coin even more valuable. Some 1951 Scottish shillings were struck with minor flaws, such as off-center designs, doubling in the lettering, or slight die cracks. These imperfections, far from being defects, actually drive up the coin's worth exponentially. Collectors go crazy for these rare anomalies, willing to pay unheard-of sums to get their hands on them. So, if you find one with even the slightest variation, you could be sitting on a multi-million-dollar jackpot. Let's take a step back into history and understand why this coin holds such tremendous significance. 1951 was a transitional time for the United Kingdom, with King George VI's reign nearing its end and Queen Elizabeth II poised to take the throne. The Royal Mint produced millions of coins, but only a scarce few of these shillings featured the Scottish crest alongside the missing IMP inscription. This combination created an ultra-rare numismatic treasure, a hidden relic of a bygone era that collectors are desperate to own. Now, you might be wondering, where can you find one of these coins? Well, the answer is simple. Anywhere. These coins were in circulation for years, meaning they could have ended up just about anywhere in the world. Estate sales, old coin collections, thrift shops, antique markets, and even your very own piggy bank could be harboring this extraordinary piece of history. The thought of it is electrifying. Imagine holding a tiny fortune in your hand without even realizing it. And if you do happen to stumble upon one, what should you do next? First, get it authenticated by a reputable numismatic expert or coin grading service. A verified 1951 George VI Scottish Shilling in pristine condition can fetch you a life-altering amount at auction. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get mind-blowing. Previous auction records have shown that these coins have been sold for amounts exceeding six figures. A single, well-preserved specimen of this rare shilling was recently sold for over $500,000, and experts predict that prices will only skyrocket as demand continues to rise. With collectors and investors vying to own a piece of this incredible history, the value of these coins is expected to reach unprecedented heights in the coming years. There have been countless stories of everyday people stumbling upon rare coins worth a fortune, completely unaware of the treasure they possessed. You could be the next lucky one. So, don't waste another second. Start checking your old coin jars, inherited collections, and forgotten stashes of loose change. This rare 1951 George VI Scottish Shilling could be hiding right under your nose, waiting to be discovered. The thought that such an extraordinary piece of history could be lurking in plain sight is enough to send shivers down your spine. With every coin you examine, the possibility of unearthing a hidden fortune grows stronger. Before you go, make sure to spread the word, because who knows? A friend, a family member, or even a complete stranger might be sitting on a life-changing fortune without realizing it. Share this video, tell your loved ones, and let's get everyone searching for this once-in-a-lifetime treasure. The more people who know about it, the greater the chance of uncovering another numismatic miracle. Now, let's dive even deeper into the specifics of this remarkable shilling. Many collectors believe that the most valuable versions of this coin are the ones struck with proof-like qualities. These were typically reserved for special sets, making them even rarer than their circulated counterparts. If you manage to find one of these in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a once-in-a-lifetime payday beyond your wildest dreams. Furthermore, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. Coins graded as MS 65 or higher by professional grading companies can fetch significantly higher prices than those with visible wear and tear. A single scratch or blemish can mean the difference between thousands and millions of dollars, making proper storage and handling crucial for preserving its worth. Another incredible factor that adds to the mystique of this coin is the controversy surrounding its production. Some historians believe that a limited number of these shillings were minted with slight variations in the design, possibly as test pieces or experimental strikes. These test coins are even rarer than the standard 1951 Scottish Shilling and are virtually priceless if discovered. Additionally, as the demand for rare coins continues to rise, the market for these shillings has only gotten more competitive. Wealthy collectors and investors are constantly on the hunt for the next big find, willing to pay enormous sums to add these treasures to their collections. This means that if you do discover one, you could have some of the world's most elite buyers knocking at your door with jaw-dropping offers. And finally, let's not forget about the sheer excitement of the hunt itself. The thrill of searching through old collections, the rush of discovering a coin that could change your life, and the history behind every single piece. This is what makes numismatics so incredibly exciting. Whether you're an experienced collector or a curious beginner, the possibility of unearthing a hidden fortune is what keeps the passion alive. So keep searching, keep learning, and who knows? Your next coin find might just be the key to a brand new life. And secondly, we explore the 1947 UK 1 shilling coin featuring King George VI could make you a billionaire overnight. And the best part? These rare and valuable coins are still out there, hidden in plain sight, tucked away in old drawers, forgotten piggy banks, and even your spare change. Could you be the next lucky person to strike it rich? This jaw-dropping coin, the 1947 George VI 1 shilling, holds a secret that only the most seasoned numismatists know. With its unmistakable English crest and the rare IMP inscription, this small yet powerful piece of history has collectors worldwide in a frenzy. Why? Because this specific variation is nearly impossible to find, and when it does surface, it sends shockwaves through the numismatic community, commanding astronomical prices at high-profile auctions. A simple everyday coin in your hand, a coin that looks just like any other. But what if I told you that this very coin could be worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but millions of dollars? Let's take a step back into history and understand why this coin is so special. The year 1947 was a pivotal one for British coinage. It marked a major transition away from silver coins, making all subsequent coins minted in cupronickel. But what makes this coin a game changer? It's the inclusion of the Latin abbreviation IMP, a phrase that once signified Britain's vast colonial empire. After India gained independence, this inscription was removed from later coins, making the 1947 shilling one of the last coins to carry this historic marking. A true relic of a bygone era, its rarity has skyrocketed its value beyond belief. Now, let's talk about the variations and errors that send collectors into a bidding war. Some of these rare 1947 1 shilling coins have minting errors, misaligned dies, double strikes, or even planchet flaws. These errors aren't just imperfections, they're golden tickets to wealth. Imagine finding a version of this coin with an off-center strike or a double-pressed inscription. That could mean the difference between a regular collector's item and a multi-million-dollar treasure. Auction houses have seen these coins fetch staggering amounts, breaking records every single time they appear. In recent years, some ultra-rare specimens have sold for mind-boggling prices, well into the hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars. One such coin, discovered in an old collection, was estimated at just a few $100s initially. But after expert examination, its rarity and condition pushed the final auction price to over $1 million. Can you imagine? A tiny piece of metal turning an ordinary person into an instant millionaire. And here's the kicker. Many people don't even realize they own one of these extraordinary coins. These hidden gems could be lurking anywhere, in an old box of forgotten currency, passed down through generations, or mixed in with other pocket change. The potential for an accidental discovery is what makes this coin hunt so thrilling. Right now, someone could be unknowingly holding on to one of the rarest and most valuable coins in existence, completely unaware that they're sitting on a life-changing fortune. This isn't just about history. It's about you and the chance to uncover a financial miracle in the most unexpected place. Think about it. What if, right now, in your collection, in that dusty old jar on your shelf, you have the coin that will change your life forever? The sheer possibility should send chills down your spine. The thought that an everyday object could be worth a king's ransom is nothing short of extraordinary. But don't just take my word for it. Major auction houses and elite collectors are constantly on the lookout for these rare specimens. The value of a well-preserved 1947 1 shilling has only increased over the years, proving that this isn't just a passing trend. It's a solid investment in history and wealth. Every day, new discoveries are made, and each one adds to the mystique of this legendary coin. So what should you do right now? Run to your collection, search through your old coins, check every single one closely, and see if you're holding a piece of numismatic gold. Look for the unmistakable portrait of King George VI, the English crest, and most importantly, the elusive IMP inscription. If you find it, congratulations. You may have just discovered a fortune that will change your life forever. And even if you don't find one today, don't lose hope. Keep your eyes peeled, stay informed, and continue the hunt. Because one day, when you least expect it, you might just stumble upon the greatest financial windfall of your lifetime. Who knows? The next multi-million-dollar 1947 George VI 1 shilling could be sitting in your hands right now. This is the kind of story that keeps coin collectors and treasure hunters awake at night. The dream of finding that one elusive piece that could redefine their financial future. And guess what? That dream isn't just for the experts or the wealthy. It's for you, for anyone who dares to look, to search, and to believe that fortunes can be found in the most unexpected places. So, before you go about your day, take a moment. Grab that old coin collection, dig through that forgotten change jar, and look closely at what you have. Because today could be the day you discover your own hidden fortune. And when you do, remember this moment. The moment you realize that a simple coin could be the key to a jaw-dropping, life-changing fortune. Will you be the next person to uncover $1 million treasure? The answer might just be in your pocket. The hunt for rare and valuable coins is more than just a hobby. It's a worldwide obsession. People from all walks of life, from casual collectors to serious numismatists, dedicate years to uncovering these hidden treasures. With each discovery, the legend of the 1947 George VI 1 shilling grows, and its demand continues to soar. This is why some of the wealthiest collectors and investors are willing to pay a king's ransom for just one pristine specimen. They know its worth, and now, so do you. And here's something even more exciting. The future of rare coin values is only going up. As time passes, these coins become even scarcer, pushing their prices to unbelievable heights. If you own one, you're sitting on an appreciating asset, a piece of history that will only gain value over time. This is where things get mind-blowing. Previous auction records have shown that these coins have been sold for amounts exceeding six figures. A single, well-preserved specimen of this rare shilling was recently sold for over $500,000, and experts predict that prices will only skyrocket as demand continues to rise. With collectors and investors vying to own a piece of this incredible history, The value of these coins is expected to reach unprecedented heights in the coming years. Imagine the possibilities. Holding onto a coin today that could be worth double, triple, or even 10 times its value in the coming years. That's the power of numismatics. So don't wait another second. Start your search, check every coin, and see if you're the lucky one destined to unearth the next multi-million-dollar treasure. This could be your moment, your life-changing discovery, and your ticket to financial freedom. Because somewhere out there, hidden in a forgotten drawer or a dusty old box, a fortune is waiting to be found. And thirdly, we're talking about a single 1948 1 shilling coin from the United Kingdom, featuring King George VI with the Scottish crest and the legendary IMP inscription. This coin isn't just rare, it's a jaw-dropping, life-changing treasure that could make you an overnight millionaire. Could you be sitting on one right now? Stick around, because what we're about to reveal might just send you rushing to check your pocket change. Now, why is this coin so insanely valuable? To understand, we have to go back to 1948, a post-war Britain, a nation rebuilding, and a coin that was about to become one of the rarest pieces of numismatic history. The 1 shilling coin of this year had two distinct versions, the English crest and the Scottish crest. But the Scottish crest version, specifically with the IMP inscription, is where things get truly fascinating. This inscription, meaning Emperor of India, was being phased out after India gained independence in 1947. That means only a minuscule number of these coins were struck before the wording was permanently removed, making them incredibly rare. But here's where it gets even crazier. Certain variations and minting errors make this coin worth an unimaginable fortune. Some versions have slight misalignments, doubling errors, or even faint mint marks that were mistakenly left or removed. And when you combine rarity with these imperfections, collectors go absolutely wild. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that seems so normal, yet is secretly worth hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. And this isn't just speculation. We have real-world proof of just how valuable this coin can be. In exclusive private auctions and high-profile numismatic sales, certain specimens of the 1948 George VI 1 shilling have commanded prices that defy belief. A single well-preserved coin with the right features has sold for over $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. A small disc of metal that once bought a mere loaf of bread is now worth more than a luxury mansion. Can you imagine the shock of someone who unknowingly had one of these hidden in an old piggy bank? Auction houses have seen these coins fetch staggering amounts, breaking records every single time they appear. In recent years, some ultra-rare specimens have sold for mind-boggling prices, well into the hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars. One such coin, discovered in an old collection, was estimated at just a few $100s initially. But after expert examination, its rarity and condition pushed the final auction price to over $1 million. Can you imagine? A tiny piece of metal turning an ordinary person into an instant millionaire. But here's the best part. These coins are still out there. People are finding them in old collections, in forgotten drawers, even in everyday pocket change. The reason? Most people don't know what to look for. The average person glances at an old coin and assumes it's worthless. But now you know the secret. Now you have the knowledge that could uncover a life-changing fortune hiding right under your nose. So, what should you be looking for? First, check the date. 1948 is the golden year. Next, look for the Scottish crest, a majestic lion standing proudly above the crown. And most importantly, focus on the IMP inscription. If your coin has these details, hold on to it like your life depends on it, because it just might. It's not just a coin. It's a golden ticket to wealth beyond your wildest dreams. And let's talk condition. This plays a massive role in the value of your coin. If you have a well-preserved, uncirculated version with crisp details, the price skyrockets. Even worn examples are still worth tens of thousands of dollars. But a near-perfect specimen? That's when you're looking at serious money, 6 figures, 7 figures, the kind of payday that could change your life forever. But what about those rare mint errors? Coins that were struck incorrectly, coins with doubling effects on the lettering, coins with slight shifts in the design. These command absolutely insane premiums. Some of these misprints are so scarce that collectors will stop at nothing to get their hands on them. Auctions turn into bidding wars, with the price climbing higher and higher as collectors battle for a piece of numismatic history. Think about it. Someone could be walking around right now, unknowingly carrying one of these fortune-making coins in their pocket. Maybe they'll spend it on a coffee, completely oblivious to the fact that they just handed over $1 million masterpiece for mere pennies. And this happens all the time. That's why you need to check your coins, because the next big discovery could be sitting right under your nose. And if you do find one, what should you do? First, don't clean it. Cleaning can strip away the original patina and drastically reduce its value. Instead, place it carefully in a protective case and get it professionally appraised. There are experts who specialize in rare coins and can verify its authenticity, ensuring you get the highest possible price. You never want to sell too quickly, because the right collector will pay astronomical amounts for the perfect specimen. Still not convinced that these treasures are hiding in plain sight? Think about the stories of people who found rare coins completely by accident. A man once discovered an old shilling tucked away in a forgotten drawer, and when he got it appraised, it turned out to be worth over $500,000. Another lucky collector picked one up at a flea market for a mere $2, only to later sell it for a fortune. These stories are not myths. They are real-life gold rush moments. So here's the million-dollar question. Could you be sitting on a hidden treasure? Could there be a 1948 George VI Shilling with the Scottish crest and IMP quietly waiting in your collection? There's only one way to find out. The moment this video ends, go check your coins. Dig through old jars, inspect your inherited collections, and don't let a potential fortune slip through your fingers. Because in the world of rare coins, one small discovery can turn your entire life upside down. A forgotten relic from 1948 could be your ticket to financial freedom, luxury beyond belief, and a future you never thought possible. Will you be the next millionaire who strikes gold? The hunt starts now. So go check your coins. You might just be holding the most valuable treasure of your life. And if you do find one, remember, knowledge is power. Knowing where to sell, when to sell, and how to get your coin authenticated can make all the difference. Numismatic experts and coin dealers can guide you through the process, ensuring you maximize your earnings. Don't rush to sell to the first buyer. Your patience could mean the difference between thousands and millions of dollars. The world of rare coin collecting is filled with hidden opportunities, and this 1948 George VI Shilling is just the tip of the iceberg. There are still countless undiscovered treasures waiting to be found, and collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums for them. So keep your eyes open, because the next big discovery might just be yours. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family, because someone you know might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, because you never know when the next life-changing tip will come your way. And now we explore the most rare and valuable United Kingdom 1 shilling coin from 1949 featuring King George VI, and the Scottish crest could be your golden ticket to a life-changing fortune. This unassuming little piece of metal, often overlooked and dismissed as just another old coin, has sold for jaw-dropping amounts, fetching millions of dollars at exclusive auctions. And the best part? These treasures are still out there, hidden in plain sight, just waiting for someone like you to discover them. Now, let's dive into the fascinating world of this rare and valuable shilling. The 1949 UK 1 shilling, featuring King George VI, is already a prized possession among collectors. But what makes this specific version so incredibly rare and valuable is a crucial missing detail. Unlike earlier coins, this one lacks the inscription IMP, meaning Emperor of India, a title that was removed after India gained independence in 1947. This small yet historically significant omission skyrockets its desirability among numismatists and collectors worldwide, making it an absolute gem in the world of rare currency. But that's just the beginning. This isn't just any 1 shilling coin. It's the Scottish crest variation, distinguished by its detailed lion rampant, crowned, and standing proudly on a shield. The intricate design and historical significance of this variation add another layer of rarity and desirability, turning it into a collector's dream. And if you have one in pristine condition, you might be looking at an absolute fortune, life-changing money that could put you in the ranks of millionaires overnight. So why is this coin so insanely valuable? Well, the answer lies in its scarcity and high demand. The 1949 George VI Scottish crest shilling was minted in significantly lower numbers than previous years, making it an incredibly difficult find in top-grade condition. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, worn down, or lost over time, meaning that high-quality specimens are exceptionally rare. Collectors and investors across the globe are willing to pay astronomical prices just to get their hands on one. And here's where things get even more exciting. If your coin has any minting errors or variations, its value could skyrocket even further. Some examples include off-center strikes, double die errors, or even planchet flaws. These rare anomalies are like gold dust in the numismatic world, turning an already valuable coin into a priceless artifact that could fetch sums beyond your wildest imagination. Now, let's talk real-world numbers because this is where things get truly mind-blowing. In the world of high-stakes coin collecting, serious collectors will stop at nothing to add these ultra-rare coins to their private collections. Some well-preserved examples of the 1949 George VI Scottish crest shilling have fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars, while rare error coins have even breached the $1 million mark. Yes, you heard that right. One single coin could be worth over $1 million. Just imagine what that kind of money could do for you and your family. A lucky collector unknowingly stumbled upon a rare variation of this very coin at a flea market, paying just a few cents for it, only to later sell it at an auction for an unfathomable six-figure sum. That's the kind of hidden fortune we're talking about. And who's to say the next big discovery won't be yours? These coins are still out there, possibly sitting in your collection, tucked away in an old piggy bank, or hiding in a forgotten drawer, just waiting to be found. So what should you be looking for? If you have any old UK shillings, grab a magnifying glass and examine them closely. First, make sure it's the 1949 edition with King George VI. Then, confirm that it's the Scottish crest variation. Look for the crowned lion standing on a shield. Finally, check for any unique errors or unusual markings that could boost its value even further. If you find one in exceptional condition, you might just be holding a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. And here's a little insider tip. If you think you've found a rare 1949 Scottish crest shilling, don't rush to sell it just anywhere. Instead, get it professionally appraised by a reputable numismatic expert or auction house. They'll verify its authenticity, assess its condition, and help you fetch the absolute highest price possible. Because when a coin is this rare and valuable, you want to make sure you're getting every last dollar it's worth. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate just how crazy this is. A tiny piece of history, a coin that was once just a simple unit of currency, is now worth more than luxury sports cars, dream mansions, or even entire islands. And all it takes is one lucky find, one single coin, to completely change your life. Could you be the next person to uncover a hidden fortune? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes coin collecting so thrilling and rewarding. And let's not forget, every day, more and more people are discovering their own hidden treasures in the most unexpected places. From family heirlooms to garage sales, from old jars of spare change to forgotten collections, these incredibly valuable coins are turning up in the most ordinary locations. The next millionaire could be watching this very video, and it could be you. But here's where it gets even crazier. As the demand for rare coins continues to rise, experts predict that the value of the 1949 George VI Scottish crest shilling will only increase in the coming years. That means even if you don't sell it today, holding on to it could make it even more valuable in the future. Imagine sitting on a coin worth millions right now, only to watch its price double or even triple in a few years. This isn't just a collector's item. It's an investment in your future wealth. So what are you waiting for? The hunt for rare coins has never been more exciting, and the opportunity to find one has never been more real. Don't let this moment pass you by. Start digging through your collections, checking your coin jars, and scouring antique shops. Because one lucky find could mean the difference between an ordinary life and a life of absolute luxury. Now, you might be wondering, where can you find one of these coins? Well, the answer is simple. Anywhere. These coins were in circulation for years, meaning they could have ended up just about anywhere in the world. Estate sales, old coin collections, thrift shops, antique markets, and even your very own piggy bank could be harboring this extraordinary piece of history. And remember, knowledge is power in the world of numismatics. The more you learn, the better your chances of spotting a valuable coin before anyone else does. So stay tuned, keep watching, and keep searching, because your next discovery might just be the one that changes everything. So, don't waste another second. Start searching for your own fortune today. Check your collections, dig through old boxes, and inspect every coin carefully. Because with the value of rare coins soaring to unbelievable heights, you never know when you might stumble upon a life-changing discovery that could make you ridiculously wealthy overnight. And before you go, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries that could change your life. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because the next rare coin we talk about might just be the one sitting in your pocket right now. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just be holding the key to an unimaginable fortune.